You can see here. Click on this one. Click on the profile. Don't get confused. It's a very simple topic, like continuous C. First one is my personal rules. See, the heading is rule set. My operator ID is my rule set. Okay, first of all, the precedence will take from this like this. This is the priority. First the rules will get executed, which is present in my rule set. And from here it will get executed in the Google Road rules. Now, if something is in my check-in, if suppose something is in my checkout. You can see all my checkout rules by here. If you click on this blue tick mark is there. Right. If you click on this blue tick mark, you can see all my checked out rule. See, this section is in my checkout. Okay, this section is in my checkout. In a sense, I am modifying. I'm making some changes. Then I should keep that in my checkout. Now let's think I have made some changes to the rule. I have saved it and I have actually tested it. Then I think it is working fine. Okay. I think like it is working fine, then I will check in. Once I have checked in, then the code changes will be reflected to all the operators. See, whenever I'm making a development, I will check out the rule. Okay. Once the development is done, I will save it and I will test it. These changes are only visible to me. All operators cannot see the changes because this rule is in my checkout. If you discard the changes, all the changes will be removed. It will go to the previous version. How actually it was. See, this is checkout. The checkout was done by some other operator. If you go to history, see sections will take some time to load. See last updated by some other. Other in. This is a cloud edition. So everything will be in other name only on September 4th. This is a cloud instance. This is a general student version. So everything will be. If suppose you have made some code check in code changes you have done, then you will get your name here. Last updated by your name. Checkout is like your personal version. Like, if you have clicked on checkout, this rule will come to your personal rules. Okay, then you can make a development like development. You can do, changes you can do. If you click on checkout, it will see. Now it has become into my personal version. Now suppose I have deleted street here. This is a table. Okay, suppose I have deleted street column. Delete column. I have deleted street. Now I have saved it. Now this tree will not be visible, only for my operator. Because that is what the change I have made. Suppose I thought that is a correct change. Okay, that is a correct change, as per the requirement. Now there is a requirement to remove street, not only for sections. I'm telling for all the rules. It will be in checkout status. Only suppose if I open any data transforms, that thing also will be having this checkout. If you see few rules will be in private edit. What does that mean? Let me tell you. See, this rule is in private. Edit means this particular rule set is locked. Okay, let me tell you, you have developed a piece of code. Okay. Now that code was moved to some higher version, like some, it is there in production. Okay, how we will move the code to production is like, you will lock this rules that you have this lock and save right will lock this rule set, and what you will do. It will ask for some password. Okay, after you locking the ruleset, you will open a new rules at version like go go, go, go. Like go go road. 010102. Batch version will be next version, C010102. Now, if you create this one, it will create one more rule set in the below. Now you have to ideally lock the previous ruleset before creating a new ruleset so that it will show you private edit. Okay, if it is showing private editing means you are the rules. It is locked. If it is showing a check out the rules, it is unlocked simple. And now you have made some changes. Here you are. You are verifying the changes in a portal, whether those things are reflecting or not. That is not. Somehow it is not reflecting and you thought the changes should not be done here. Okay, it is not working. So you have made a lot of changes and you thought of discarding all those changes. If you click on this discard, it will go back to the previous version. How? Actually it was there before you check it out. See if the developer will develop a piece of code, some type of code. They will develop a code in the sense, don't think like Java or something. They will configure some rules. Okay, it might be a data transform. It may be activity. It may be a report definition. Okay. Now, when they have developed some kind of code, they need to check in that code. Like in Java, they will call some publish and publishing the code. Similarly in Pega they will call check in the code. Suppose I have created a new section. This section I have created now. I need to check in this section. Then only all operators will able to see the changes. Okay, unless I have checked in, unless I have checked out that section, those changes will not be visible by all operators. Checkout is nothing but taking the rule to my personal version. Okay, those changes will not be visible by all operators. Whatever the change I made, those changes will not be visible by all operators. Once you check in, see if I'm clicking on checkout, this will come to my personal version. You can see the lock icon here. Now the lock will get removed. See, now it is my personal version. I can make whatever the changes I can do. If I thought those changes are useless, I will simply discard it. Discard. In a sense it will go to the previous version, like how, actually, before checking out how it is there. It will go to the previous thing. If I thought the code is perfect, it is working fine. Then I will check in this code. Check in the sense it will ask a check-in comments. Okay, when you click on check-in, it will not simply check, it will not simply lock the code. It will ask you some comments. What changes you have made? Check-in comments. It will ask. Okay, you have to write some meaningful comments here. Okay, most of the applications like people will take very serious thing. If you haven't write meaningful comment, some people will like some WIP. WIP is like work in progress and they will simply check in what they will tell. You should not do like that, because suppose if I have written some WIP and I have checked in this code. Okay, let's say I have checked in this code. Now what happens if some other operator will come and see the history? Now history is with my name. I have checked in the code on August 14th, that is today, like August 14th, in the sense. This is on US server. It is still August 14th only, but for us it's August 15th already. So this is in. I have checked in the code. Now, if you see the full history, see, I have made a check-in, I have made a check-in and that memo, like check-in comment, is WIP.